Hi, everyone. So, early this year, ThoughtLab came out with a survey. There's about 1,200 individuals, 14 different disciplines, about 16 different countries. They came up with several measurements. Two of them I want to highlight here for you today. One was 28% of those 1,200 said they don't have sufficient budget to protect their entire organization. And the second measurement that caught my eye was that 25% says they don't have the right talent either in a company or able to acquire and retain. So with those challenges, how you protect your organization? Well, with that, let me tell you a little bit of a story here. Several years ago, one of my clients, I decided to ask a single question to 3 different departments. The question was very simple. Give me 3 systems that supports the mission, the vision, and the service that you provide to your shareholders and customers. So mission, vision, and services. The first group that I tackled was business continuity. So BCP, business continuity planning. Well, for all cases and purpose, logic, drives for me to believe that they understand what systems, what process and peoples that it needs to be in place so you can maintain business continuity and continuity of services. When I post that question, I say, well, we don't understand what systems, but we do understand what process need to be in place so we have continuity of services. So I take that answer. The second group I target was IT. Well, they support the systems, right? Most of them the systems. So I say, well, they might know. I ask, do you know? And can you give me 3 systems that support the mission, the vision, and the service that you support your organization? And they looked at it and said, well, I don't know exactly what the systems are, but I do know what applications that support the mission, the vision, because we have these application portfolio, and I can tell you what that is. All right, well, I take that answer. Then the third group that I decided to target and ask this very simple, unscientific survey and question was the cybersecurity team. Do you understand and can you give me 3 systems that support the mission, the vision, and the service that we provide to our customers and shareholders? And they looked at me and said, well, you know what? I don't know what systems, because we look at the network as a whole. We see everything, we protect everything, because you never know that an attack here on a test system will laterally move to a production system and actually impact our services. So I took that answer, and there I stood. Do we really understand what is important to the organization? That's the big question. That's the big question for the CISOs, for you. Do you understand what systems that are right now in your organization, in your data center, or in your cloud service provider that support the mission, the vision, the service that you provide to your customers right now, knowing that you don't have sufficient budget or talent to protect your organization at this moment? So this is one of the big questions that you need to make sure that you answer, that you know the answer, and that you drive and develop the strategy around it in terms of maximize the money that you have, the budget that you have today, and the current talent your organization have at this moment.